Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't make assumptions. Assume nothing. In any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think. We don't have to say what we want because we assume that they're going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and we think, how could they do that? You should know. Get rid of the grayness, folks. Black and white is where it's at. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 112, NASDAQ down 34, S&P's down 9.5. Percentage-wise, it looks like it's about 0.5% across the board. No big deal. You're down 0.4% in the Dow, 0.5 in the S&P, and in the NASDAQ composite. Gold contract trading 1278.40. We're going to have a lot of gold equities come out with the numbers after the close out here today. So if they do come out when we're on the air, we'll make sure you get those. Silver's trading $16.96 an ounce. You have platinum at $9.24. Light sweet crude down 27 cents, $52.20 a barrel. Notes and bonds, I would say that this is the note market in general. That's kind of the biggest move out here today. And what I mean specifically is this, folks. So you have the Federal Reserve that, bottom line, they're saying, hey, listen, we're going up on short-term rates at our December meeting. The probability of that is 83% right now. We do have a Fed meeting November 1st, but the probability is just zero there. This is the Fed Fund future probability, by the way, which people trade on. That's how those odds get basically done. So at 83% on December 13th. If we go over and we take a look at the yield right now, the yield on the 10-year is 2.434. That's been the highest it has been in 6 months. On the yearly basis, we have hit 2.6. So 2.6 is the high when you go back 12 months. If we go take a look at this 10-year, what you're going to see is that the 10-year came down hard and fast. The high of the 10-year thus far was September 8th, 127.28. Came down fast and furious into 124. You did a counter trend bounce up to 125.25. Now, what we did is that when we came back down yesterday, we broke the swing point. Now, we broke the swing point on lighter volume. The swing point, folks, had 1.811 million contracts. We broke that with 1.3. So that's bullish in the aspect that you broke it with light volume. We didn't hold price. Today, we did 1.87 million contracts. That's big contract volume. We busted the July 6th low, which that's where it saved itself on October 6th. We closed inside it, which sets up another counter trend bounce. The real question is going to be, is this a counter trend bounce, or is this something that wants to go higher? Now, let's go over to the TLT. The reason TLT is that if you're not in the future market, you're going to be able to basically look at your volume characteristics and everything else inside the TLT. So the TLT is the 20-year bond fund plus, 20-year plus bond ETF. That gap's lower today, went to 122.42, closed at 122.84, did 9.4 million shares. Now, this was going into how we came off the low in May, where we had 11 million shares. It broke a swing which had 9.4, and we did 9.4. That in itself is also saying that this wants higher price. Now, this has to get back inside the 123, which is not there yet. But the reason I'm saying that that is the biggest move is because the consensus is that we are going to be going up on rates for a long period of time. And this consensus, has been out here for quite some time, which totally makes sense because the Fed says they're going up. That being said, folks, the bond market has been in a bull market since 1980. It's the longest bull market that any of us that are alive have ever seen in our life. the bond market hasn't broken a major swing low since 1999. And we're a long way. Well, we're not a long. We're a long way from one. We're the 30-year. We'd have to break 147.07 in order to do that. And we'll see if that shakes out. The reason that I think this is an important move today inside the 10 is that it looks to me that we have rejected that price. And if that's the case, we're going to have notes and bonds move higher tomorrow. And if both notes and bonds are moving higher tomorrow, let's go back into the NDX 100. What that is going to be saying is that the NDX 100 is going to be getting some heat when these big, large caps come out. Let's just go look at what has come out thus far. So Amgen just come out with numbers tonight, just as we're talking, actually. Amgen closed down 287, closed at 177.50. That's trading 176.80. Numbers go like this in Amgen. Revenue estimate was 5.7 billion. They did 5.77 billion. The earnings per share estimate was 138. They did 136. So they were light on their earnings. They were heavier on their revenue, which is pretty cool. NTRI. What the heck is this? So this one. Okay, so this is Nutrisystems. Nutrisystems closed at $58. This is trading at $49. This is a little trouble in paradise, evidently, somewhere in here. Nutrisystems earnings per share was 46 cents. They made 49. Revenue 155 million. They made 158. What this is all about is fourth quarter revenue. They expect to go lower. They had an estimate of 40 cents. Now they're looking at 37 cents. They're certainly taking that stock apart, though. They're taking that stock down $10 for a $60 stock. Well, there you go. She's got a high volume low. It's laying out here, $47. Doesn't take much to hit it. And that's just how it goes. FFIV. This is F5 Networks. That closed at 119. That's trading 118. That's not bad. That one here, numbers-wise, estimate was 221. They made 241. Revenue 534. They made 538. So that's some good revenue, good numbers, and they're selling it down. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials finished down 112. NASDAQ off 34. S&P's off 8.5. We're going to be right back.